Handling abuse during a counseling session. Imagine sitting in a cozy room, a warm light casting soft shadows on the walls, and right there, you or someone close to you opens up. The words tumble out. Stories that have been locked away in the heart for years. Yet, somewhere in that conversation, a sudden intensity sparks a harsh word, a sharp criticism that cuts deep. This is a reality many people face in counseling sessions, and it's an issue that demands our attention. Understanding and handling abuse during such vulnerable moments is crucial, not just for emotional well-being, but for nurturing a space where true healing can begin. Whether this resonates personally or you're here out of curiosity, this topic is one that touches the soul profoundly. Often we might downplay or misunderstand what constitutes abuse in a counseling session. We might think, oh, it's just a bit of tough love, or maybe I'm overreacting. However, abuse is any behavior or language that demeans, disrespects, or harms another person. It can come in the form of verbal outbursts, emotional manipulation, or even psychological games that leave you doubting yourself. Think of a counselor who shames you for your feelings or a family member who dismisses your pain as trivial. These actions chip away at your confidence and can make an already difficult journey even more daunting. It's essential to recognize these behaviors for what they are. Not just moments of rudeness, but genuine impediments to your healing process. Have you ever found yourself second-guessing your feelings after a tough conversation with a counselor or even a loved one? Reflect on whether you felt belittled or dismissed during these critical moments. It's time for us to take a stand, not necessarily by making grand gestures, but by acknowledging and addressing these experiences. Small actions like setting boundaries, choosing your support network wisely, and having open conversations about your feelings can create a massive impact. In doing so, we distinguish between those who take charge of their emotional well-being and those who allow such damaging behavior to persist. We must challenge ourselves to make these small yet significant changes. Your emotional well-being is worth fighting for, and it starts with recognizing and valuing your feelings. Think of it this way. Imagine your mind and emotions as a garden. Every supportive word, every meaningful conversation is like watering a rose, helping it to bloom. But harsh criticisms and dismissive comments are like weeds. They suffocate the beauty that's trying to grow. By tending to your garden, pulling out these weeds, and nurturing it with care, you create an environment where beauty and strength coexist. The counselor's role should be that of a gardener, helping you identify and remove these weeds, making space for your inner roses to flourish. When we apply this metaphor to real-life scenarios, it becomes clear that the topic of handling abuse in counseling is not just theoretical. It's about making tangible, positive changes that affect our daily lives. Significant transformations don't happen overnight. They require persistence, especially when the path is strewn with challenges. Picture a marathon runner who builds stamina one step at a time. So too is your emotional journey. You might stumble upon hurdles like deeply ingrained self-doubt or fear of confrontation. But remember that each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to the marathon of your healing. You may have heard of people who triumphed over adversity by seeking respect and kindness in every interaction. Their stories aren't just tales of success, but illustrations of how perseverance and small, consistent efforts can bring about monumental changes. Relate this idea to your situation and realize that your journey, with all its ups and downs, is not a sprint but a marathon. As we draw to a close, remember that the essence of this conversation revolves around reclaiming your emotional well-being. Handling abuse in a counseling session is not just about protecting yourself, but about setting a precedent for how you deserve to be treated. It's about creating a safe space for your own healing. Take a moment now. Yes, right now, to commit to one small action that will help protect your emotional garden. Whether it's seeking a new counselor, having an honest conversation, or simply acknowledging that you deserve better, take that first step today. It's these small actions that build a foundation for lasting change. Share your experiences, leave a comment, and connect with others who understand your journey. Together, let's build a community where everyone feels safe, respected, and loved. Don't wait another moment. Start now. Your well-being is worth every bit of effort you put into it.